out to our News 8 Inside Story, the series that gives in-depth reporting like no other station in Indiana.
All this week, we're getting up close and personal, sharing the stories of our teammates facing medical issues that challenge families all throughout our state. News 8's medical reporter, Dr. Mary Gillis, is working on that for us.
That's right, Phil and Alexis. These are medical issues that challenge so many people in Indiana. So this week we're sharing the stories of our colleagues here to help shine a light on what so many families face. Tonight is part 4 of my Inside Story, featuring a familiar face on Lifestyle Live and the health condition he's been battling for over a decade.
Whether he's killing it in the kitchen, whipping up red chicken chili and apple salad, or taking you through a killer workout, it's always a blast when firefighter Tim pays us a visit. On the outside, Tim is the picture of health, but sometimes looks can be deceiving.
So I have ulcerative colitis.
Ulcerative colitis is an autoimmune disease that causes inflammation and painful ulcers in the innermost lining of a person's large intestine. The large intestine is responsible for absorbing salts and water from undigested food and getting rid of leftover waste. Having ulcerative colitis puts a person at increased risk of developing colon cancer and causes symptoms like rectal bleeding, bloody diarrhea, and debilitating stomach cramps. Tim invited me to the Carmel Fire Department, where he works as both a firefighter and public information officer, to share how he felt when he was first coming to terms that he was sick.
First, you just don't want to, you just kind of ignore it. You can kind of let yourself think this is okay, it'll go away.
And that's what Tim did 11 years ago for the first 3 months. He ignored it. But when it came to a point where he was doubled over in so much pain that it had him running to the restroom up to 20 times a day, he knew he had to take action. First, he tried to go at it alone.
Because I wanted to fix it, right? I wanted to fix it with diet. I wanted to be able to fix it with fitness, and I couldn't. Now, some people are able to control, depending on the severity of their ulcerative colitis, their Crohn's, they can control it sometimes with diet. I tried a lot of things, and unfortunately, I just wasn't able to control it. And that was something I had to kind of come to terms with.
Now, every 6 weeks, Tim visits his doctor to get an infusion of medicine to control his symptoms and feels healthier than ever. But just like everyone, he does have his down days. When I ask him how he doesn't fall into victim mode, he tells me he's reminded of the terrible things he's seen over the 2 decades he's been a firefighter. Images of families holding each other the moment they've realized they've just lost everything, and devastating burn wounds that some victims may never recover from are all seared into his memory.
I know how fortunate I am, especially, like I said, between the support group of the fire department, my family, my friends, my wife.
And now, Tim wants to help you.
For me, if I can express to people, one, don't wait till you get sick or very sick to get checked out. Get in, get your regular checkups. If you start to have issues, get into a specialist and see what maybe is going on. That's what I want to do. And then I've dealt with it by kind of diving in and trying to help others. And then, like I said, almost try to look at the comical side of it. So, I mean, now I'm an open book. I can kind of joke about it with the guys here. They say, no, sometimes after dinner, if I'm like, whoop, I'll be back. They know that, hey, things are going on. My stomach's not cooperating right now.
What a guy that firefighter Tim is. He also tells me he loves educating kids about his disease. So parents, teachers, and youth group coordinators, if you ever want Tim to come pay you guys a visit, he says feel free to send him a message on Facebook. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Wish TV's medical reporter, Dr. Mary Gillis.